Hi, David. How are you?
What's going on?
Oh my goodness, I've been on a ride. I've been going from Clifford the big red dog to Joe Pickett, and I'm like, this man has the most versatile, incredible career. David, in my opinion, you went from Yale drama, right? By the way, we're both children of psychiatrists, so that's unique from
Ooh,
look at us.
we have a lot to talk about.
Should we get on the couch and talk?
If we started, it would take 50 interviews. Save that for another day.
But let's go on Yale drama, Broadway, in living color, right? And everything is sort of calculating up to you being the truest actor. I think actors strive to have a career. I'm serious, a career like yours. So I'm curious with Vern Dunnigan on Joe Pickett and Packard with Clifford the big red dog. How did you say? What is it about these two roles that said, yeah, I want to do this?
Well, first of all, Clifford. It was almost 4 years ago when we started, when I first agreed to do it.
No way.
My daughter was 11. Then, because there was so much special effects, it takes a long time. It takes over a year for them to finish the movie.
Yeah.
By that time, there was a pandemic. So then it was delayed another almost year. So now we're here. My daughter's 13. Now she's a teenager. She's too grown for Clifford. But it wasn't ever designed for all of it to come out, but that's where we're at. It was in the summertime. It was in New York City. I had a beautiful hotel and everybody was in this movie. So it was really fun. There's nothing more fun than shooting on the streets of New York.
I bet. And it really was a lineup of comedic legends. You're like, well, look at everybody here. David, Horatio, everybody. So, yeah.
It reminded me kind of the films. When I was a little kid, it's a mad, 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 mad world. Those things. Anytime as a kid, you could go to a movie and see like all of your favorites.
Yeah.
That was a win-win. So John Cleese, Rosie Perez, a million people, Kenan Thompson. It was really fun.
Yeah, that was quite a cast. And then we go to Wyoming, to the corrupt world of game wardens. I learned so much. So tell me about stepping into the shoes of Vern Dunnigan, because this is after 20 novels, right? Joe Pickett is a popular book series.
I never had heard about the books. I was not familiar with them. My agent, my manager, began talking to me about this when I was finishing up the Jamie Foxx show. And one of the things initially that intrigued me was this was the polar opposite of doing a sitcom.
Right.
I had never done an hour drama in my career, not as a series regular. But they said, the producers want to meet with you and they want to talk to you. And I said, well, tell me about the role. And they said, well, we'll send you the script. And I said, okay, great. Matter of fact, we're going to send you a few scripts so you can read how this character is going to develop. And I was like, wait, what? They said, because Vern's not in any of the scripts that we're sending you. So I'm like, why are you sending me?
So it was a real mystery for you.
Luckily, the producers want to tell you how they intend to write it. So I took a courtesy meeting. I'm like, I'm never going to take this role. It's not even written. How do I judge it? And can you imagine if I go, hey, girl, listen, I got a job for you. What is it? Don't worry about it. Just, and we'll talk about it. You're like, no, I heard about this. My mother's warned me about this.
No, I'm not interested in this extended warranty.
Exactly. So I get on the Zoom with the Dowdles, and they're telling me all about Vern. And they said, well, he's not a good guy. And I went,
no, he's not.
Oh, okay. All right. I was intrigued. They said, he is shady. They were using all these adjectives to describe him. I said, man. But in my head, I'm like, they haven't written.
Yeah.
And so I say, so why would you come to me to play this role? And they said they wanted an actor who really had a facility with comedy, because that cuts through all this dirt that this character brings. And that really hit home. Because, you know, when you think about a bad person, an evil person, they have to be charismatic because that's how they attract people initially.
Yeah.
How many times have we experienced or heard stories of, well, when I first met them, I thought they were cool. You know what I mean? And after after that third date, you wind up, well, did this dude just take my change in my purse? What's going on? You know, so when you meet Vern, he's real jovial. He's like your favorite uncle. I'm talking to Joe Pickett, beautiful family. You know, let's walk around the town. Oh, that's the bar. That's so-and-so. He's like the midnight mayor. Yeah. And then things start getting twisted.
Yeah, you can tell he's in that bar and he's got some puppet strings going on there and he's just sitting there enjoying his drink while he's just, you know, something's going on with the poaching.
Yeah. Are people afraid of him? Do they like him? You know,
well, you know, he makes me want to keep watching because that's the mystery. You know, the mystery is in all these different characters, and you're obviously, you know, no stranger to murder mysteries with the soldiers and whatnot. So listen.
So we started, and the Dowdles would just send me stuff, but I'm already on the show, you know. And they said, "Well, here's what we have so far." I said, "Okay, that's pretty good." And then it just started building, and they were like, "Well, you weren't supposed to be in this episode, but we're gonna put you in here." And it started growing.
Wow.
Writing more and more. And it just became the best blind decision I've ever made. And it came about because of extraordinary circumstances, really. I mean, I don't know if I would have taken it had there not been a pandemic, you know, the industry was in flux. I didn't know. I was like, shoot, I don't know, man. Maybe I should take this. I really didn't intend on it, but it became, what a gift, you know.
Well, it's really, it's taking us for a ride, as I said in the beginning, and it's extremely entertaining. I know we have to wrap this up. I just have one more question. With all of these different roles, what is it that you haven't tackled that you want to tackle next? Or where do you want Vern to go?
Vern's series? I know where he's going. You all have to wait. I kind of know. What is it that I haven't done? I mean, I can honestly say I've done a little bit of everything. What I want to do is just keep living and creating. I ran into a schoolmate from drama school. I hadn't seen him in over 30 years. Fred Malamet, he's also an actor. And I rolled down my window at the cleaners. I said, man, did you ever think getting old would be this much fun? Because I really feel like as an actor, I know what I'm doing, and I know myself so well, and I'm in a sweet spot, and I just want to work and prosper. It's like every day is a gift. You hear that, but professionally and personally. So I just want to cherish it and smell those flowers.
Well, David, I want to thank you for giving us a little bit of everything in every single role that you do. And we look forward to giving Joe Pickett to the audiences with Spectrum Originals on Paramount Plus and whatnot. And keep giving us all the color and living.
Joe Pickett's about to get janky. Keep watching. It's crazy.
And I'll see you on the couch later.
Yes, ma'am.
Psychiatric session. Thank you, everyone.